Okay. This is going to be mostly fighter based. I'm going to go with harpoons through and through.
Alpha, your primary objective is to intercept the escort. The rebel cruisers have anti-fighter guns. Stay out of range to avoid them.
Affirmative.
Don't mind me while I just kill your friends.
Roger that.
Proceed with caution, Alpha. Those anti-fighter beams have an effective range of 1,500 meters. Try to lure the escorts away from their cruisers.
Focus turning, I keep doing that lateral movement on the joystick, which will take the spin. I think that'll do.
attack.
Deploying support ship now. Please stand by.
I can't hold them off, but...
The Repulse is deploying its fighter wings. Alpha, we need you to intercept. Destroy Ares' wing.
Might regret this, but what the hell.
Roger that, sir. Engaging your target. Rearming complete, sir.
Incoming jump signature. Friendly configuration. The Colossus is now on station.
Don't be absurd, Call. You're sacrificing 10,000 lives for nothing. Your cynicism appalls me, Colossus. I have 10,000 officers and crew willing to die for Neoterra. The tyranny of your regime is finished. Admiral Koff out. Evacuating forward decks 400 through 1200. Bringing turrets to bear. Auxiliary bridge stand by. All hands brace for impact.
Will mark the beginning of the end of the NTF. Well done, pilots. The area is secure. All hostile targets have been neutralized. Return to base.
Yes, sir. I'm out of here.
Whew. Survived by the duct tape on my hole.
For your excellent record of confirmed kills, you have achieved the status of Ace. The Alliance has declared a decisive victory in Epsilon Pegasi. With our blockade of the Polaris jump node, all rebel forces in the system have surrendered. In recognition of your contributions to the Allied victory, you are hereby awarded the Epsilon Pegasi Liberation Medal. The GTVA Security Council and General Assembly extend their gratitude for your service. Admiral Petrock has requested recommendations for the 134th Barracuda Squadron, a combat evaluation unit. I have forwarded your name as an outstanding candidate. The primary role of the 134th is the field testing of new technologies. In my estimation, you will excel in this challenging position. However, I have also learned that Special Operations Command requires a volunteer for an extremely dangerous operation. If you choose to pursue this course, your assignment with the 134th will be waiting for you upon your return. The decision is yours, pilot.
Oh yes. Get to do some cloak and dagger stuff. And of course we're going to accept. Okay. Chance to have some fun. I'll probably do the first mission and then I'll call it end of the set.
You have volunteered for a covert assignment with Special Operations Command in conjunction with Galactic Terran Vasudan Intelligence. Our primary objective is to provide the Alliance with accurate and comprehensive information regarding the tactics, technologies, activities, and strategic objectives of forces hostile to the GTVA. Missions with the Special Operations Command are carried out deep in enemy territory with minimal logistical support. Our behind-the-lines activities include infiltration, sabotage, surgical strikes, and intelligence gathering. You will be working undercover within the Neo-Terran front, leading Alpha Wing of the 185th Fighter Squadron. Your contact in this mission is Lieutenant Commander Christopher Snipes, an Allied officer who staged his defection to the NTF 6 months ago. As Squadron Leader of the 185th, Snipes will advise you of your mission objectives both as an NTF pilot and as an Allied operative. You will be equipped with a device that will enable you and Snipes to communicate over a secure frequency in battle. NTF ships will interpret your transmissions as targeting data. The focus of this covert operation is the NTF's ETAC project. Because access to information is restricted to the highest echelon, our knowledge here is limited. ETAC involves the development of a new cutting-edge technology, possibly a weapon of mass destruction. Admiral Bosch oversees the project directly, and the rebels are constructing a prototype on the Iceni command ship. We need to get a closer look. Even a scan of the Iceni would be valuable. We are working with the full cooperation of Vasudan Tactical Command and the Terran 6th Fleet. The probability that you will engage Allied fighters will be minimal. However,
Yeah.
should you come under Allied attack, you have limited authorization to return fire in self-defense or to complete your mission objectives as defined by Lieutenant Commander Snipes. Show restraint and use your judgment.
Right, let's begin.
This is Lieutenant Commander Snipes. For all you replacement pilots, welcome to the 185th. As you know, Admiral Koth's defeat in Epsilon Pegasi has opened the Polaris system to Allied attack. At 1425 hours, GTVA expeditionary forces crossed our jump node blockade. The Colossus won't be far behind. Bosch isn't taking chances. We're moving the Iceni command ship to the Regulus system, where Bosch will install his provisional government. We've practiced this drill before, pilots. Alpha and Beta Wing will escort the Iceni to the jump node. Delta, you're on standby. The Regulus node is located within a small asteroid field. Our job is to clear a path. Asteroids on a collision course with the Iceni will be indicated in white brackets on your HUD. That's how you know which asteroids to shoot. The gunners on the Iceni will help us out, so we shouldn't have too much trouble.
Myrmidon. And a full rack of Tempest. That should be fairly straightforward.
Alpha 1, do you copy? We're on a secure channel. We need a scan of the Iceni. Target the warship and close to 600 meters. Keep the ship's lead indicator in the center of your reticle. What's that science cruiser doing out here? NTF Command never briefed me about it. Must have something to do with ETAC. That's strange. I don't know what any of this means. We'll see what our analysts come up with back home.
General to thumb, scan everything.
Allied forces now jumping in. We've got a Mentu-class cruiser with fighter escort and a wing of bombers. All units, defend the Iceni.
Nice job. Alright, kids, here's the game plan. Take out fighters and bombers first, then blast that cruiser back to Vasuda Prime. Something's wrong here. Command said the Vasudans wouldn't attack until the Iceni left Polaris. Either we've been double-crossed or the Vasudans are not following orders. That's our best situation, pilot. Alright, here are the rules. Neutralize anything that attacks the Iceni. Take out beam turrets and shoot down bombs. If they fire on you, fire right back. Don't defend yourself with fire up your number one. Renegades.
First game all over again.
received an update from the Epsilon Pegasi blockade. More Vasudan warships are on their way. The Iceni will proceed to the Regulus node as planned. All units, defend the Iceni and the Hinton. They must reach the Regulus system. The future of Neoterra depends on it.
Alpha 1, do you copy? We're on a secure channel.
Tech 2.
We need a scan of the Iceni. Target the warship and close to 600 meters. Keep the ship's lead indicator in the center of your reticle. What's that science cruiser doing out here? NTF Command never briefed me about it. Must have something to do with ETAC. That's strange. I don't know what any of this means. We'll see what our analysts come up with back home. Nice job, pilot. Never know what you're gonna find till you take a look.
Allied forces now jumping in. We've got a Mentu-class cruiser with fighter escort and a wing of bombers. All units, defend the Iceni.
Alright kids, here's the game plan. Take out fighters and bombers first, then blast that cruiser back to Vasuda Prime. Something's wrong here. Command said the Vasuda wouldn't attack until the Iceni left Polaris. Either we've been doubled off if the students are not following orders. So that's our next situation, pilot. Alright, here are the rules. Neutralize anything that attacks the Iceni. Take out beam turrets and shoot down bombs. They fire on you, fire right back. Don't defend yourself, you'll die out here, Alpha 1. If you shoot it, I'm trying to shoot.
Warships are on their way. The Iceni will proceed to the Regulus node as planned. All units, defend the Iceni and the Hinton. They must reach the Regulus system. The future of Neoterra depends on it.
Big quick rearm. That's what been coming. For it, mate, right? Then it's
Alright, pilot, I've got some good news and some bad news. Good news is the Iceni has been destroyed along with Admiral Bosch and the ETAC project, whatever that was. The bad news is the Allied warships that attacked the Iceni were under the command of Admiral Amos, who had full knowledge of our operation. The fact that the Sudans knew the exact time and position of the Iceni's departure to Regulus has made the rebels just a little suspicious. Counterintel double-checked the dossiers of all new pilots and found some discrepancies in your file. As your superior officer, it is my duty to inform you that you'll be executed at 2100 hours for crimes of espionage and high treason. Sorry it had to end this way, pilot.
Yeah, I screwed up taking out that gun.
You have volunteered for a covert assignment with...
So,
This is Lieutenant Commander...
can I choose weapons? Okay, fine.
Alpha 1, do you copy? We're on a secure channel. We need a scan of the Iceni. Target the warship and close to 600 meters. Keep the ship's lead indicator in the center of your reticle. What's that science cruiser doing out here? NTF Command never briefed me about it. Must have something to do with ETAC. That's strange. I don't know what any of this means. We'll see what our analysts come up with back home. Nice job, pilot. Never know what you're gonna find till you take a look.
Right.
Allied forces now jumping in. We've got a Mentu-class cruiser with fighter escort and a wing of bombers. All units, defend the Iceni.
Alright, kids, here's the game plan. Take out fighters and bombers first, and blast that cruiser back into Suda Prime. Something's wrong here.
received an update from the Epsilon Pegasi blockade. More Vasudan warships are on their way. The Iceni will proceed to the Regulus node as planned. All units, defend the Iceni and the Hinton. They must reach the Regulus system. The future of Neoterra depends on it.
Yay. All hail Neoterra. spacesuit, a duct tape and a welder to patch up the Iceni. Yeah. seconds. Whew. Bit of a rough mission, but survived.
Good job, pilots. Admiral Bosch and the Iceni have reached the Regulus system. Let's get back to base on the double. Alright, pilot, I've got some good news and some bad news. Good news is we got the Iceni to Regulus. The scan data you collected has been transmitted to the GTVI, and our operation to uncover the secret of ETAC continues as planned. The bad news is we're in a lot more danger than I think you realize. The Vasudan warships are under the command of Admiral Amos, who had full knowledge of our activities. The fact the Vasudans knew the exact time and position of the Iceni's departure has made the rebels just a little suspicious. As usual, the GTVA is overplaying its hand. Amos and his subordinates now face a court-martial for insubordination. The Rebs are all over that one. Not only did the Admiral know the position of the Iceni, he wasn't authorized to act on that information. Our squadron will be high on the NTF's list of suspects. One more thing. The pilots under Amos' command had been informed of his renegade status before they launched their attack. Under these circumstances, we had little choice but to return fire or blow the entire operation. Watch your back, pilot. This ain't going to get any easier.
Okay. On that note, it's time to end the set. Thank you very much for watching and have a good night.